A lot of mothers are very protective of their children and they would never do anything to hurt their children. It's an obvious fact, and that's every mother's instinct. But every day, potential mothers will kill their babies before they're even born. I'm going to talk to you today about abortion, and not to be confused with the medical term abortion. The medical term abortion will mean any early termination of pregnancy, voluntary or involuntary. The abortion I'm talking about today is the voluntary termination of pregnancy, which does not include miscarriages or stillbirths. There are a lot of risks that come when you have an abortion. Abortion can permanently affect your fertility and make you unable to have children. A study in Finland I got from abortionfacts.com says women who have had abortions are 4 times more likely to die the first year after they get an abortion than women who have carried their pregnancies to full term. Post-abortion women are also 7 times more likely to commit suicide, 60% more likely to die from natural causes, and 14 times more likely to die from homicide. Researchers think that the suicide rates are so high because of the guilt they feel after abortion. They did a study on 100,000 women that had abortions and 100,000 women that carried their pregnancies to full term. The suicide rate, which is represented by this first bar right here, the suicide rate for women who had abortions was 34.7%. And the suicide rate for women who did not have abortions and carried their pregnancy to full term was 5.7%. I believe that this statistic, this big gap, is not a coincidence. These women feel guilt because deep in their heart they know it's wrong and that they killed a human being. It's not a fetus. A fetus is a human being. It is just a stage in our life cycle. Such as a tadpole is still a frog and a caterpillar is still a butterfly. A fetus is still a human. Abortion is murder in a way. It kills a developing human being inside you. And although a lot of people think that women should have a choice because it is their body, it is still murder. It's not our right to choose who gets to live or die. And a lot of people will say, well, what about rape? Rape is a horribly violent crime. But this baby did not choose how it was conceived. The rapist should be punished, not the baby. And also a really sickening fact is a lot of women will get abortions because their babies will be born with disabilities, such as Down syndrome. It's not right to kill a baby because they think it will have a harder life than the rest of us. Just because they are different doesn't mean that they can't do the same things everybody else can do. And another big argument among pro-choice is unwantedness or even financial struggle. If you don't want the baby you're carrying, somebody does. Adoption is always a great option. There are so many couples and families out there that I know that would give anything to have a baby, but they can't. And for those who have had abortions, I am not condemning or judging you. I am simply trying to dissuade other women from having future abortions. If you have had abortion and you would like somebody to talk to, there's a great organization called Project Rachel, and you can call them 24/7 at 1-888-456-HOPE, or go to hopeafterabortion.com. If you are also facing an unplanned pregnancy and don't know what to do, and are even contemplating abortion or adoption. There is also an organization called Christian Homes, and you can call them at 1-800-592-4725 or visit christianhomes.com. Today I've told you about the different risks, the different arguments, and some help for post-abortion women. I encourage you to take what I have said and take it to heart, and to share with your friends and family. For me, abortion is more than a political debate between Democrats and Republicans. It is a choice between life and death. Thank you.